right, Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. All right, just finna get into this quick lesson. You can see it right here. This article said 4 Russian warships, including a nuclear-powered submarine, have arrived in Cuba, 200 miles from Florida. All right, so yeah, man, this is all scriptural. Hey, World War III is here, basically. All right, we just waiting on, of course, other couple prophecies, mainly the Charagma to be implemented. All right, but hey, man, when I had seen that, this scripture had popped up in my head, Jeremiah chapter 50, in verse. In verse 29, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow. All right, and who's the ones? What is the bow? That's the silos that hold them nuclear missiles. All right, or missiles. All right, and who possesses a bow or a silo? Various nations, including Russia, Iran, Iraq, China. All right, they're all gonna be shooting missiles over here. To Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, it says, all ye that bend the bow camp against it round about. All right, and you see it right here. They're camping against it round about. Literally. With these Russian warships, including a nuclear-powered submarine. And down here it says both U.S. and Cuban officials have confirmed that the submarine is nuclear-powered, but not carrying nuclear weapons. Like, all right. I mean, I don't know how they would know what's in a Russia's submarine. I don't know how they'll know that, but hey. But yeah, it says it's 200 miles off the coast of Florida, so it's basically right here. It's right there. Ready to attack. All right. So back in Jeremiah 50 and 29, it says, camp against it round about, let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done, do unto her. For she had been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. Right? This is all judgment from Yahweh Shem Shai. Why? Because they basically, Esau, Edom, down here in America, it's terrible out here. You basically see, you walk around and you see, the LGBTQ people, basically butt naked, And I've heard, because we just had, I don't know if it's in every state or whatever, but when June first came on, here, I heard that it was a dude in the parade, 2 dudes, basically, popping each other in public, So this place, it has to go, It has to go. Because people think it's okay, things like that is okay, But Yahweh Shem Shai is against all that weirdo shit, And, down here in America, this place was basically, taken, from the Northern Kingdom, all right? The so-called the Latin tribes, so-called, Native Americans, all right? It's been taken, and it's been taken with what? The sword, So like, yeah, I'm out here and waiting on the brothers to get here for camp, but yeah, man. Verse 30 says, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, said the Lord. Right? Because when America military go to war, they all gonna get fucked up. They ain't gonna win. They're gonna go over to the Middle East and basically die. And some is gonna be reserved just to fight Yahweh Shai, so-called fight him. And people You know, if you here in America, you know, hey, you're not an elect, you're not striving to please the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you're gonna die here, you know, nuclear fire, you know, or various other type of judgments that are not pretty, you know. Verse 31, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for thy days come, the time that I will visit thee. Right. So yeah, man, down here in America, you know, of course, who's the most proud? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. But then, you know, he pushed that on, you know, to the everyday citizen, you know, to be a proud man, you know. So therefore, this whole America's going to basically be through, you know, because of how this place is living, how this place runs. All right. Hey, the leadership is terrible. All right. So therefore, you already know, you know, the people are going to be terrible. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. And so thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither remembers the latter's end of it. Right? America thinks that they're not going to be touched, you know, and these people think that they're not going to be touched either. All right, but here in America, hey, this place is destined to be touched, you know, by all types of pestilences, famines, all right, civil wars, all right. You know, it's going to be a common thing for a woman to be getting raped out here, you know. It's going to be a common thing to see dead bodies, you know, here in America soon, you know. But, you know, America's finna get touched up, you know. It says, so that thou didst not lay these things to the heart. All right, so yeah, man, they didn't, you know, they didn't consider, you know, they didn't consider all the things, you know, Esau, what they done to the children of Israel, and how they basically just basically, because if you look at our people now, they're through, you know, they don't know nothing about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. They think that they're just black or Native American. Nah, we got a whole nationality to us, or a whole heritage, you know, the best heritage alive, you know. And but Esau, you know, so-called white man has hid it from us, you know. They have hid it. But the Lord, you know, and how did he hide it? Basically, you know, they're in slavery. He'll whip it out of our people, you know. Killed off a lot of you know, the, you know, Native Americans, you know, all of them, you know, killed them off, you know, basically they did a lot of beating out of our ancestors, you know, like, hey, don't preach the name, or you can't say this name, you can't tell our people that they're the Israelites. No, you know. It says, so yeah, they didn't consider that. They didn't consider that they're going to have to pay for that, you know, because they surely are going to have to pay for it. It says, neither didst remembers the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now this, that thou that are given to pleasures. All right, and that's all America is, pleasure. You know, everywhere else in the Middle East, you know, there ain't no, you know, fast food isn't, how can I say, because I know, you know, places got fast foods and things, but here in America is just, that's all you see, you know, fast food. You got 600-pound life type people, you know. This place is, you know, a pleasurable place, you know. This is a place where you're basically here and you don't care about the Lord. All you care about is yourself and how can I benefit from myself, you know. When the whole duty of an Israelite man is to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you know. It says that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am and none else beside me, right? You know, Esau, Edom, hey, they think that they're the most high, you know? That's why they got GMO foods, you know? That's why with their military, you know, they're extra proud, thinking that nobody's gonna touch them, you know? That's why they're trying to implement this haragma, you know, this grain of rice, this MOTB. You know why? So they can control people's minds, you know? They trying to be like the Most High, you know? It says, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children, right? All right, but yeah, man, these other nations, they finna shoot up, you know, these missiles over here, all right, and destroy this place. And this place is going to be touched, you know. There's going to be a lake of fire here, you know. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. All right. So yeah, man, the America, people in America's finna be gone. All right, it's finna be through out here. That's all. Hey, you know. It says in one moment, in a moment, in one day, you know, so that's a short period of time, you know. It ain't talking about a little day, you know, but it's talking about a short period of time, you know. You good. It says, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thy enchantments, right? Because for all their, you know, all their enchantments, all right, that they've done, especially against the nation of Israel, you know, pushing a false lifestyle on our people through social media. All right, that's their what's it called? That's their you know, witchcraft. You know, they got rappers on there telling you to what can I say? Basically, they're gonna use them rappers, you know, to, hey, you need to get this microchip. You know, it's the best thing I ever done in my life. You know, things like that. You know. All right, so yeah, man. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Going to give all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem HaKodesh, double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. All right, shalom.